Let's just go run a lie, yeah.
Coming up next, the Cavaliers taking on the Pacers. For the Cavaliers, a standout first half of the season has them in first place in the East, a position they don't want to let go of. Pacers, Cavs. Tip-off coming right up. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now, we get a chance to check out some stats for Dean Wade.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. And for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Wade in at the 3. The small forward. And the Pacers start off with the ball. And guys, this is a game we've had circled on our calendar.
Two of the hottest teams in the league. They've been playing terrific of late. I'm looking forward to this one, partner.
Now, Garland. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Wade finds Garland. Takes a 3. The Pacers pull it in. Right side, Mathurin takes the 12-footer and hits.
What great lift. Mathurin gets off the floor. Mid-range jumper, you bet.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Allen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Jared Allen knows who he is, guys. Rim runner, rim protector, an excellent rebounder.
And Allen drops them both. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Allen in the post. Turner covering. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Turner with a screen on Garland. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. We talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity or he'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Halliburton, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Halliburton. Darius Garland picking up that last basket.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is his feel for the game, knowing when to shoot.
Here's Wade. Over Mathurin. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Knocks down the three ball. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Here's Garland. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Siakam. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Garland, and the layup is good. He's got 6, and so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
On the court now, your squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
George Niang is checked in for Cleveland. Karis LeVert comes in for Dean Wade. And a change for the Pacers. McConnell's checked in. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Nembhard. Now, here's Siakam. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Turner. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Garland against McConnell. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Nembhard grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Yeah, recognizing the opening, and Mobley got it to his teammate there on a platter.
McConnell finds Mathurin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Caris LeVert. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Free throw good, Mathurin. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
He hits both from the stripe. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively. And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Strus against Halliburton. From past the arc. Here's Toppin. And that one released in time, but no good. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Allen is out there with George Niang. Then there's Caris LeVert. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jerome in a point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Coors checked in. And Doris, this summer, the Cavaliers opting to make changes.
And Kevin, a little bit of a surprise in this particular way. They fired their coaching staff, bring in a new regime. And think about it, you fire that group after you've made the playoffs 2 seasons in a row, and yet you still opt to go in a different direction. So a lot of pressure on the staff coming in.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy giving good coaching.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Here's Jerome. Allen outside. Strus in the corner. Pass to Jerome. Shot clock at 6. With the teardrop. Walker with the rebound. Indiana trailing here. For 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Walker's got 5 points so far.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Jerome. His last outing, he had 8 points. It's LeVert on the wing. And that one, good. LeVert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Count it. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Dean Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Cavaliers, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Pacers, they're 5 spots away.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
And checking out the numbers here for McConnell, his last 10 games, he's getting around 8 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Turner's checked in for Indiana. And for Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
LeVert the pass to Allen. That's good, and it's LeVert with the assist. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Jared Allen proving he's more than capable of beating good defense. That's nicely done.
Ripped away. Inside, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. Second, the Cavaliers.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Walker. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. For Indiana, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Here's Jerome. He has yet to score. The shot by Wade, wide open. Sinks the triple. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here's Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Jerome. Wade with it. This one for 3. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Caris LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Mathurin passes to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Nembhard. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
There are very few guys who can match the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. How quickly does he get off his feet?
On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And, Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Cavaliers making a switch here. Niang's checked in Indiana with the change here too. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Turner kicks to McConnell. Looking to end the run. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 6. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Siakam. And it's Strus missing. Floats one. Second shot opportunity. The Cavaliers pull it in. And these guys are winning games by at least 11 points per game. I mean, they're beating up on teams in historic fashion.
And these guys are bringing back memories of that monumental season the 71-72 Lakers had at just over 12 points. These guys are nipping at their heels.
To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Now, here's Garland. Last game out, he had 40 points. Over McConnell. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Pass to McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Siakam. That one's not going to go. Good D by Wade. Mitchell left side. Shoots over Nembhard. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his second bucket. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things needed to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
For that game against the Pistons, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case,
maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Cavaliers.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. And here are the Pacers now, following the score by Cleveland. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Mitchell dishes to Wade. Pass to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Mitchell. Gets it out to Garland. Clock at 6. Here's Allen. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Siakam passes to Nembhard. And good that time.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Mitchell. The Pacers making the shot. He's off on that one. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range. He's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Garland, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Now, Mobley. Following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. Wade with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers with another miss.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Count that bucket. Now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
You know, this is where the length of Pascal Siakam makes him so hard to stop. Even with contact, he's able to get through or around.
Now, here's Garland. He has 6. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why you begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter. and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out, and the game becomes more dangerous.
Allen, another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Outside, Walker. On the wing, Turner. For the lead. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Wade's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Mobley. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Turner. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Karis LeVert's checked in for Dean Wade.
Number 3, Karis LeVert.
And Walker kicks to Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. To the middle. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Indiana again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now here's LeVert. Nembhard covering. Back to LeVert. 5 to shoot. And here's Garland for 3. Siakam pulls it in. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Halliburton finds Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got 8 points.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. For the Cavaliers, Coach Niang comes in for Mobley. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. The Pacers also changing it up. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Siakam against Allen. Pass to Shepard. Here's McConnell. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. Cavaliers leading. Mitchell with it. 8 points for him. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Siakam. He's got 8. Over Allen. Shots good by Siakam. He's got 10.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Pass to Allen. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Mitchell. Doesn't go for it. Walker with some nice D. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
At the elbow, it's Siakam. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Pacers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Niang out there with Wade. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Jerome in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Obi Toppin is a showman. Put him near the cup and watch what happens.
Garland the pass to Wade. Garland dishes to Wade. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Walker. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A drive by Garland. And the shot goes in. And now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Well, such a clever penetrator. Darius Garland sees a lane and takes advantage.
Tapping a screen on LeVert. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
3-pointer, LeVert, and another 3 for Cleveland.
How about the response by Caris LeVert? This guy wanted to get it right back.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Okoro's checked in for the Cavaliers. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And stolen by McConnell. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
It's stolen. Halliburton on the wing. Stolen by Okoro. To the inside. Here's LeVert. Wade passes to LeVert. Back to Wade. Toppin against LeVert. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Wade. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Off target from outside. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 1-point game. Shot from 12. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
How about that? Such an instinctive offensive talent. Caris LeVert, natural under pressure.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Some changes. Allen's checked in for Caris LeVert. Evan Mobley comes in for Isaac Okoro. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. Then for the Pacers, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for T.J. McConnell. Left side, Halliburton. The teardrop falls in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Mobley. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Siakam. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Outside Turner. Pass to Mathurin. Pulls up on the elbow. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
A guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
Siakam outside. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
How big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. .152 left in the game. There's Garland. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. Outside Turner. Here's Halliburton. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Garland looking it over. That one drops for him.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
Halliburton against Garland. Halliburton, no good.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Garland against Halliburton. Garland dishes to Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Poke loose. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Turner for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Darius Garland taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
That's the first, and that puts them up by 5. Tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Timeout called the Pacers. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Nembhard finds Halliburton. Shapes over Garland, and it's Halliburton missing. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for Cleveland, Darius Garland. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. For 3, Siakam. It's not going to go for him. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Donovan. High execution from the team tonight. Did you think the focus was there collectively?
Most definitely. I think, if we don't focus, we might let this game slip away. But for us, it's continuing to plug away. And we're not at our 100% yet. We're not at our best, but we have a lot more things to improve on. But our focus and attention to details really was getting us through.
Looks like you're building towards something special, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, D.A., thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time for our Player of the Game.
For the visiting Milwaukee Bucks, at shooting guard, Andre Jackson. At center, Brook Lopez. At small forward, Chris Middleton. At guard, Damian Lillard. At forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach of the visiting team, Doc Rivers. 17th, number 32, Anthony Towns.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance here to check out some stats for Damian Lillard.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And for New York, we've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Hart in at power forward. Now that we're around the midway point of the season, Brent, what's something we should keep our eye on?
I think watching teams BA that had expectations of making deep runs, are they happy with their roster? And the other ones are, which of the teams are really close that are going to make decisions in terms of their front office to maybe make a roster change that puts them in a position they weren't expecting. A few months ago.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 3 on the clock. Over Hart. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Outside Hart. Back to Bridges. Pass to Towns. Bridges outside. Back to Towns. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Hart can't hit. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bucks. The 15-footer. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the three, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Brunson against Lillard. And it's Brunson missing. Here's Milwaukee. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Jackson, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's New York with a rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Bridges finds Towns. Back to Bridges. The kick out to Brunson. From the high post. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here for New York. Sims comes in for Hart, and Achua is subbed in for Anunoby. Lillard against Brunson. Over Lillard. New York, no good that time either. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
No doubt this is what happens to an aging player. And for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body.
Now here's Brunson, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Tipped away. Bridges outside. Shoots it from the high post. Rebound by Middleton. The Bucks leading by 6. Lillard outside. Pass to Jackson. Lillard looking around. The 3 is up. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. For New York, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Here's Bridges. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Bridges has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Jackson.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
To win the drought. And Bridges lays it in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Lopez. Still no points. Antetokounmpo for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Knicks trail by 9. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3-ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for New York. Ryan, he's checked in for Bridges. McBride comes in for Sims. And Payne is subbed in for Brunson. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Middleton. And it's Trent in for Jackson. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. Payne against Lillard. Payne, the pass to Towns. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Can't hit from in close. Milwaukee leading by 11. Trent, the pass to Lillard. It's rebounded by New York. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating, not a lot of help.
Here's Lillard. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Lillard's got 6.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 9. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. In transition, here come the Bucks. Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Here's Trent. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Knicks trail by 7. Down low. And here they come. Here's Prince. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run. And they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Here's McBride. Knocks down the triple. McBride's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
All right, fans, it's dance camp time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Look at those moves. Come on, let's go.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Jackson comes in for Green. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Jackson outside. Pass to Trent. Now Antetokounmpo. He's got 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 6-point game. They host the Pistons after this one. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. For 3, Bridges. Not going to go that time. The Bucks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Antetokounmpo. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Inside, Giannis knows he's got all the tools. Height, touch, power, it's all there.
Towns passes to Anunoby. And the shot goes in. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 11. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Brunson passes to Sims. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the basket by Trent.
The mechanics on that shot from Trent look pretty darn good. He doesn't even have to think about it.
Brunson surveys. Here's Sims, covered by Lopez. Brunson passes to Bridges. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Brunson. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up, and there's a chance at a title run.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Out to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Courtside for your Knicks Breaker Dance Group.
The new year. How about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Knicks. They're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference. And, of course, the Milwaukee Bucks. 3.5 games behind.
Well, right now, for New York, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. BA?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Milwaukee now. They've led by as many as 11. The shot by Lillard, no good. Here's Shamet. He's scoreless. Outside McBride. 4-3. Offensive board. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Lillard can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's Shamet on the wing, defended by Jackson. Here's Anunoby, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Portis for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. See if they can keep that up.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bucks ahead. They lead by 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops. We were out running a little bit. And then we had great spacing against the zone. So, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. You are so close. Let's hear it for the participant.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. You know, maybe we should take a road trip, the three of us.
Yeah, if we're going on a road trip, I'm bringing my dogs.
Nah, what about that smell?
I don't think they'll mind it.
Ouch.
Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
He's imposing his will at the offensive end. Points are coming from down low. You know what I'm saying? Ernie, you ever get low?
Oh, I can drop it to the floor.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Achua, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. The Bucks trail. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Here's Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And the Bucks shooting around 50% of the game so far. Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 3, here's Lillard, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter. And the Knicks shooting the rock at 58%. Brunson against Lillard. Towns, left side. The kick out to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Rebound, Milwaukee. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Middleton. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Banked it in off the glass. Hart's got his first points in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Lillard outside. Lopez, the screen. Off the mark there with a 3. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And it's good for 2. Hart's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Hart against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Jackson. This one for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Knicks with the lead. And Bridges, here we go. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now. See which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. In the third spot, the Bucks.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing. And, of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Brent is checked in for Middleton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Josh Hart. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Here's Lillard. That one off the back iron and out. New York leading by 3. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Towns outside. Launches it. He buries it from 3. Towns has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
One of the better three-point shooting bigs. Towns has great accuracy.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Dancer. Give a big round of applause to your Knicks City Dancer.
Lillard against Brunson. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They lead by 4. Towns, right side. Out to Bridges. Brunson passes to McBride. Just 4 to shoot. Hart can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Antetokounmpo for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. McBride passes to Towns. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
Outside Hart. Launches a 3. No good there.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
For the tie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Well, there was a moment after Milwaukee swung the Lillard trade where they were viewed as favorites to win it all, Brent.
That moment did not last long, B.A. I mean, that was talk right before training camp because that Lillard trade happened so late in the offseason. These guys just never defensively got themselves back on the same page that they were at the championship level. And until that gets maintained, they could be in the middle of the pack.
Comes up empty down low. New York has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's McBride. And he converts the layup. McBride's got 5 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
44-42.
Antetokounmpo with it. For 3, here's Lillard. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Green out there with Gary Trent. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Payne against Green. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Yep, that one goes. And the Knicks lead by 1. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Outside, Green. Nails it from 3. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And he makes it.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Knicks time, 48-48.
The Bucks shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Green. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by McBride.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Brunson. The layup misses. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Outside Brunson. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. Bridges, he's checked in for Payne. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Jackson is checked in. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Attention fans, now on the court is your fight squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's t-shirt time. We know you want one, so pick it.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Bridges. Shamit comes in for McBride. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. The Bucks trail by 3. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Portis with a screen on Achua. Giannis with the jam.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Tries the spin move. Achua with a screen. Payne, the pass to Achua. Jackson against Payne. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Jackson with it. Hard covering. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. Milwaukee making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Prince. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Trent. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
It's time for touchdown. If you see a song to train, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Next. We have an answer.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Towns, he's checked in for Sims. Anunoby comes in for Hart. Mikal Bridges checked in for Shamit. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Anunoby against Middleton. Lopez with the steal. Middleton, left side. Antetokounmpo, outside. No good on the 3.
Well, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Pass to Brunson. Now here's Anunoby over Middleton, and Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
56.
To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo, getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Now here's Brunson. Towns, right side. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3, here's Lillard. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
It's your next breaker, Dennis Brooks.
Lillard against Brunson. Inside. Here's Achua. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game.
Really stepping up here. Great job, Precious Achua.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. That's tipped. Over Achua. Again! Milwaukee!
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Hart passes to Towns. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Knicks lead by 1.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Count the basket.
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
Spins. Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. Out to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Back to Towns. Shoots over Lopez. And the shot falls short that time. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
If there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
So for the Knicks, Sims, he's checked in for Hart. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Brunson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McBride with it. Jackson on him. And he buries it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lopez, the screen on Towns. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, no good on the dunk. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.